Good morning, everybody. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. It's that bad word of the day. It's Monday. But like I've said before, Monday is only a word, so we can't let that ruin your day and have it start your week off on a bad note. We're going to make Mondays great again. Yeah, Mama. No. MMGA. I guess that wouldn't be Mama, would it? But no, Mondays are going to be amazing again, right? I mean, hello. The weekend is over. It's time to settle in for the work week and just have a good day, have a good week, be in a good mood because nothing can change the fact that Monday is here. So the thing that I am going to talk about today is paralyzing fear. Not so much the anxiety part of fear, but fear that every single person goes through in life. You know, there are times when our fears stop us from living. We get these weird emotions and, you know, we just don't live as we are intended to live. We are meant to live to the fullest extent of life. We are meant to live every day as if it's our last day. We are meant to be great. We are meant to be bold. We are meant to be just beautifully made. We're not meant to be perfect by any means, but we're meant to live. And you know, sometimes fear can actually paralyze every single part of you. It can stop you from walking out the door. It can stop you from doing things that you've dreamed of all your life of doing. Fear can stop you from loving. And that's the scary one, when it stops you from loving. You know, fear isn't an emotion. It's an emotion. Fear is not meant to be an action. When we allow fear to get in our way of life, we are making that fear an action. Unfortunately, fear will never go away, ever. And I'm sorry to have to say that. But we are going to fear a lot in our lives. But the great thing about fear, because it's a feeling, we can overcome it. You know, a lot of people think that all emotions are not an action, but let me tell you that yes, love is a feeling, but love is an action as well. When you love somebody or something, there's action involved in that love. Don't allow fear to become an action in your life. I want you to think of the word courage, okay? A lot of people think that somebody who is courageous has no fear. This person can skydive and that's so courageous. He must not be afraid of anything. Bull. Courage is pressing on while you are fearing what you're doing. There is no way on earth to make fear go away. You have to overcome it. It's not easy to do. It really isn't. But have you ever heard of the saying, no pain, no gain? You know, we talk about people that work out. You know what? They're no pain, no gain. They're not going to get those muscles if they don't work out. Or they're a person that plays basketball is not going to be on the team without the pain of discipline and practice and everything. There is pain in anything that allows you to grow. There is pain when you are trying to overcome a fear. We become stronger and stronger and stronger every time we face a fear. Have you ever found yourself somewhere that, you know, you just can't go inside because you're scared? Or you can't, I don't know, fear stops you from something. But then you talk yourself into it, and all of a sudden you're doing what you were fearing. Did that fear go away? No. You overcame it. You just have to do it afraid. We become less affected by difficulties the more we press on. The person, let's go back to the basketball scenario, okay? No pain, no gain. I can guarantee you, let's take the Super Bowl. I can guarantee you that every single person that played in the Super Bowl was afraid. What if I don't catch the ball? What if Tom Brady deflated some of the balls? Ha, little joke there. I like Tom Brady. Just kidding. I know he's a Michigan guy. We're all good. But every single one of them had fears as they stepped out onto that field. What if I make a fool out of myself in front of all these fans, all the millions of people that are watching on TV? But they were there. And they did it afraid. Have you ever done anything afraid? Every time I start one of these videos, I'm doing it afraid. But you know, we need to remember that those fears and our anxiety, they're lying to us. What's the worst that can happen? Worst case scenario in everything we do. It's lying. Don't go to the store because there are going to be people there that are going to be looking at you and wondering what you're wearing and why are you out here? You don't belong here. What if they don't like me? All those fears, they're lying. The what ifs are simply that. They're just what ifs. They're fake scenarios that we go over in our heads. If you have a fear of a specific situation, so you're not doing it, and I told you that there is, what if the fear of a specific situation was gone? Would you still do it? Would you do it? Obviously, yes, right? There's stuff that we want to do so badly, and so, but our fear is stopping us. But then if it was gone, if you knew all the what ifs would be gone, and it would go perfect, and life would be just grand. You would do it all. You would stop at nothing. You would own the world. So when you're facing a situation where that fear is paralyzing you, where you can't keep thinking about the what ifs, I want you to write down every single thing that you think could happen in that situation. Are the fears real? You know, if you are at the beginning of a relationship and you're going, what if it doesn't work? I'm scared. My heart's been broken in the past. What if? What if we get married and it doesn't work out? If those fears were gone, you would enter into those things wholeheartedly, correct? But what if? What if you take all those negative things and ask yourself, what if it works? What if I'm the happiest I've ever been in my whole entire life? What if we build a house and have 10 children because that's what we want, and everything is like the fairy tales explained it? What if? What if everything worked in your favor? For every negative what if, I want you to replace it with a possible what if, or a positive what if. I am not telling you to not be afraid, because it's normal. It's a feeling we all have. But I want you to remember it is a feeling. It isn't an action, unless you allow it to be. By giving into that fear and stopping what you want to do or not moving forward, you've turned it into an action. So I'm not saying don't be afraid. I'm saying to do it afraid. Take a chance. Don't let fear paralyze you anymore. What if? What if it works? What if this is the best thing that has ever happened to me? What if I stumble and fall, but my best friend is there to catch me? What if? Just do it afraid. You've got this. And we're all rooting for you. Because if you're wrapped up in that fear right now, we're rooting you on. And we all know you can do it. I want you all to know that you're amazing. And that your Monday is going to go spectacular. Because you're going to do it afraid. You're going to love the person you're with. You're going to do it afraid. You're going to be a better you because you're going to do it afraid. I love you all. Have a fantastic Monday. And don't you dare ever forget that your story isn't over.